BeeTv Major News at 6, coming to you live from Benin City, the Edo State capital. And now the news headlines. Governor says appeal by the People's Democratic Party will surely hit the rock as PDP cannot steal the mandate freely given to him by Edo people.
From tribunal, we have got our victory again. They have been talking, they have been shouting, but Edo people spoke with their vote.
Edo State House of Assembly received minority leader and deputy whip nominations from PDP after APC takes over majority in the state.
I think today we have been able to show, both yesterday and today, to the world the beauty of parliamentary oneness.
What Mr. Speaker has just done this morning is to make sure that the House functions very well, with very good intention.
Also on the headline, Take It Back movement states end bad governance protest at Edo State House of Assembly.
You cannot get this country. You cannot get this country.
The people have said no to the Cybercrime Act that was signed to intimidate, to repress, to oppress, to abduct, to arrest the mass majority of Nigerians.
The information should be the real information, not speaking and lying about what you are saying. So when you are saying anything you are saying, make sure you are saying what you can defend.
Okay, let's go. A very good evening and thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Gift Uwagboy. And now to the news in details. The entrance of the Edo State House of Assembly was temporarily obstructed on Monday following a demonstration by some group of youths under the aegis of Take It Back movement calling for the repeal of Cybercrime Act, improvement in the state of economy and the declaration of a state of emergency on security in the country. BeeTv News State House correspondent Osaroge Agbobo, who captured the demonstration, has details of the report.
You cannot get this country. You cannot get this country.
The youth demonstrating at the Chief Anthony Enaro complex expressed their displeasure over the Cybercrime Act and the rate of insecurity and worsening economic reality in the country. The coordinator, Take It Back Movement, Edo State Wing, Hafiz Lawa, and coordinator of Talakawa Parliament, Mrs. Kola Edokpai, said they protested to the Edo State House of Assembly to demand for an end to suffering caused by insecurity, economic hardship, and Cybercrime Act, which they allege intimidates the public's freedom from holding the government accountable.
The people have said no to the Cybercrime Act that was signed to intimidate, to repress, to oppress, to abduct, to arrest the mass majority of Nigerians. And as you can see, the law has sent a lot of innocent persons to jail, to prison. So, does it mean that when our leaders, those we elected, when they stole from us, we can't call them thieves?
Section 1, subsection 1, and section 1, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution talks about the supremacy of the Constitution. It says, if any law is inconsistent with the Constitution prevails. If you criticize them, the police will arrest you and take you to federal courts. You know the way the federal high court is. At the end of the day, 1 year, 2 years, you still be going to court. We are saying no to that. We have right to freedom of expression. That is not the problem. Nigeria today is suffocating.
Addressing the protesters, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Blessing Agbebaku, in company of other lawmakers, said there is need for every citizen to express their opinions in a diplomatic manner. He assured the protesters that their demands have been heard and noted that the Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, is addressing the issue of insecurity in the state.
The information should be the real information, not speaking and lying about what you are saying. So when you are saying anything you are saying, make sure you are saying what you can defend. The issue of the security can not be taken away from you. The governor of Edo State, distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, is on top of the game. See what happened in Nairobi. I don't want to get into that issue because he has done a lot to quell that situation.
The protesters, after hearing from the lawmakers, departed from the entrance of the Chief Anthony Inaro complex. Osarogi Agwebo, reporting for BeeTv News.
The Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, said the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and its candidate, Asue Ighodalo's appeal will crash at the appellate court. BeeTv News Best Orator reports that Governor Okpebholo said this recently while speaking at Okeje Town, Irua, Esan Central Local Government Area, venue for the celebration of his election tribunal victory hosted by Edo Central leaders. The report.
In every nooks and cranny, the people of Edo State have been celebrating the recent victory of Governor Monday Okpebholo at the Edo State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal. Here in Irua, Esan Central Local Government Area, the governor addressed the crowd of locals who gathered to celebrate him. Governor Okpebholo thanked Edo people for their support and prayers and assured them that his administration will continue with the current pace of developmental strides. He noted that Asue Ighodalo and the People's Democratic Party have declared their intention to challenge the verdict of the Election Petitions Tribunal judgment, which gave him and his party victory last week Wednesday. Governor Okpebholo said Asue Ighodalo and PDP are both free to appeal the ruling, as he assured them that they will fail at the appeal court.
So today, I have come to tell you people that from tribunal we have got our victory again. They have been talking, they have been shouting, but Edo people spoke with their vote. You voted for the right person. Is that not so? Is that not so?
Governor Okpebholo said the opposition party have allegedly stolen money from Edo State coffers, so they are wasting the money on court cases. He said they should bear in mind that they will never steal Edo people's mandate that was freely given to him at the All Progressives Congress at the September 21 governorship polls. Governor Okpebholo revealed plans by his administration to develop Esa land through road infrastructure, noting that his administration has awarded a contract to dualize the old road from Ekpoma to Ubiaja.
We want to know what's the land. Have we not known who owns the land? It is clear that we own the land. All of one and one, we not know inside the bedroom. It's only you that know the component of your house that will know where everything are. That is why, as we won this election, the first thing we did was to make sure that this road is motorable. If you go to Onewa now, Onewa is looking almost like Abuja. Because I know the problem of Esa land. We have already awarded this road from Ekpoma, this old road, straight to Ubiaga, to a nice road. God bless you. So,
in his address, the Secretary to Edo State Government, Barrister Musa Ihilo, said God gave Edo people double victory in the election of September 21 governorship and the Election Petitions Tribunal. He noted that Governor Monday Okpebholo, who won the governorship election, has been affirmed as the true elected governor by the tribunal in Abuja.
Well, Bilu, we don't go Abuja, we go face the case where they carry us go court for. After God don't give us victory, before He can't give us double victory. Day before yesterday, our farmer say the people of Edo State actually vote our elder brother, our father, our leader, distinguished Senator Monday Okpewolo. So as God don't confirm her for heaven, the people of earth don't confirm her. APC, Esaoye, Wabelobilu.
Other locals and leaders expressed the confidence that Governor Monday Okpewolo will become a role model to other governors in the country in due course because of his passion to develop Edo State.
We want to use this opportunity to tell you that the Esan youth, under the leadership of Amos Cole, that we are with you in the mighty name of Jesus.
Your Excellency, Governor Okpewolo, I congratulate you on behalf of the whole Esan. I congratulate you on behalf of the whole Edo North. I congratulate you on behalf of the whole Edo South.
In those days, mama said my also non mara yole obogano. I'm making a yegbema obulu because my mama winner. The governor that talks less and work more, the executive governor of Edo State, Senator Governor. Senator Monday Okpewolo, we are grateful in Esan West. I'm speaking on behalf of Ken Iheseke, who is the leader. That was an Okpewolo. The governor Momoda here, Esan agenda.
Leader of Arewa community in Esa Land, Bawa Uma, commended Governor Monday Okpewolo for his efforts in ensuring peace, stability, and development in Edo State after the Uromi killings. He noted that his visit to Kano State recently to condole with the governor speaks volume of his personality as a gentleman and a man of peace.
I want to thank my governor and the way you do for us, for we Arewa community. I want to thank you. May God guide you. I'm the way you are in now. And we never see since 1999 until now, we never get governor like he. Where I say so, I have reason to say so. If you look at Mondebobole, the Hausa man, because when we look at media, you speak Hausa finally. You say Allah ya kao, Allah ya answer. Hausa people is part of Isha. If you cut my blood now, I would think say Isham blood made in my body. Why I take it to say the best state for Nigeria, it's just there's not a sharp law. Then be really Christian, then they forgive. We Hausa people, we understand the Isham people, we can never get misunderstanding. I want to thank you, my governor, and the way you take us to go to Kano to talk to governor forgive us. I want to pray for Allah, this APC, you continue to rule Edo State.
Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpewolo has approved the payment of gratuities owed to pensioners since 2012, a move many says will address the long-standing plight of retired civil servants in the state. The state government has therefore commenced the disbursement of 1 billion naira as the first batch of payment, fulfilling a commitment to clear the backlog inherited from previous administrations. In a statement, Governor Okpewolo emphasized this administration's resolve to prioritize the welfare of retired civil servants who have dedicated their years of service to the state. The governor reiterated that this administration is committed to restoring the dignity of pensioners by ensuring that they receive their due benefits without further delay. He reaffirmed that his administration's goal is to clear all outstanding gratuities in phases, ensuring that retirees enjoy the fruits of their labor. The governor further assured that the disbursement process will be transparent and fair, with pensioners receiving payment in batches based on a structured verification process. The payment of gratuities after a 12-year delay marks a significant milestone in the state's efforts to improve workers' welfare and demonstrate Governor Okpebelu's commitment to addressing inherited financial obligations. The Edo State House of Assembly on Tuesday announced Honorable Charity Agwabarenya as the new minority leader.
Warmth of loved ones. Signed, Senator Monday Okpewolo, Executive Governor of Edo State. Happy birthday to a worthy leader. On behalf of the good people of Edo State, I extend warm and sincere birthday wishes to our respected former governor, Comrade Senator Adams Oshomole. I celebrate your life of service and your significant contributions to the development and progress of Edo State during your tenure. Your dedication and commitment have left an indelible mark on our state's history. We wish you many more years filled with joy, good health, and continued success in all your endeavors. May this special day be filled with happiness and the warmth of loved ones. Signed, Senator Monday Okpewolo, Executive Governor of Edo State.
We apologize for the technical glitch. Moving on, the Edo State House of Assembly on Tuesday announced Honorable Charity Agwabarenya as the new minority leader and Honorable Yekini Idiaye as the new Deputy Whip of the 8th Assembly. BeeTv News State House correspondent Osaroge Agwabo reported that the announcement of the new principal officers followed their nominations by the Edo State chapter of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. The reports.
At plenary session on Tuesday, the Speaker, Blessing Agbebaku, read a letter from the Edo State chapter of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, nominating Honorable Charity Agwabarenya, the member representing Obia Northeast Constituency 1, as minority leader, and Honorable Yekini Idiaye, representing Akoko Edo 1, as deputy whip. This announcement follows the All Progressive Congress APC nomination and assumption of new majority principal officers in the 8th Assembly, as the APC holds majority status with 13 members and the PDP with 11 members. This development led to significant changes in the House sitting arrangement as the new minority leader and deputy whip assumed their positions. The lawmakers congratulated the new minority leader and deputy whip as they reaffirmed their commitment to work in unity, irrespective of their political differences, to take the state forward and ensure full representation for their various constituencies.
I think today we have been able to show, both yesterday and today, to the world, the beauty of parliamentary oneness as ably led by your good self, Mr. Speaker.
What Mr. Speaker has just done this morning is to make sure that the House functions very well, with very good intention. After election, whatever party you belong to is put aside. We face the business of governance.
And I want to appeal to all my colleagues that we should work as one to support this government. I supported this government to be translated to development in this state.
Under your leadership, the 8th Assembly, all of us, we are very peaceful and we are happy. Mine is to congratulate the new elected principal officers from the opposition party today.
Mr. Speaker, I will start by thanking
the leadership of this house, and my very distinguished colleagues of the biggest and oldest party south of the Sahara, the People Democratic Party.
In another development, a letter dated March 27, 2025 from Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebholo seeking the approval from the lawmakers to join 36 other states of the Federation in reviewing and recovering funds owned by the federal government of Nigeria for the Gazelle project was read by the clerk Mr. Yaya Umugbe. The lawmakers subsequently approved the request, including the engagement of Tyrus White Consult Limited to aid Edo State in recovering the state-owned amount.
Approve the engagement of Tyrus White Consult Limited to review, reconcile, and establish the recoverable amount to Edo State government from Gazelle affairs loan and any other approved money arrangement and insurance costs 10% as professional fees. As I said earlier, this is not a facility and it's not a loan. That is for us to recover money that belongs to the states, because the state will need money now for development. Agreement that Tyrus White Consult should be given the authority to recover the said money now to us. Please say aye. Those against say the ayes.
Sitting was adjourned to Monday, April 28, 2025. Osarogie Agwebo reporting for BeeTv News.
The Edo State Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Jared Tenebe, has berated the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, over its failure to conduct by-election into the 2 vacant legislative seats in the state. Tenebe, who demanded for the immediate conduct of the by-elections, volunteered that if INEC was financially handicapped to carry out the exercise, the Edo State Independent Electoral Commission would gladly take up the challenge and do the needful. The 2 legislative seats, the Edo Central Senatorial seat and the Ovia Federal Constituency seat, became vacant following the election of the erstwhile occupants, Senator Monday Okpebholo and Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, as Governor and Deputy Governor of Edo State in the September 2024 election. In a statement released in Benin City, Tenebe expressed displeasure over what he described as unjustifiable delay in filing the vacant seat, warning that the people of the affected constituencies had been left out without representation for over 3 months, an action he said contravened democratic principles and electoral guidelines. Motorists and residents at Upper Sakpomba Road in Benin City have called on the government to ensure that relevant law enforcement officials control the persistent indiscriminate parking in the area. They stated that the indiscriminate parking has led to a severe traffic jams and disorderliness on the road. BeeTv News Kwelimu Mukoro has the report.
Indiscriminate parking, or the lack of organized parking along Upper Sakpomba Road, is a major contributor to traffic congestion and chaos on the road, which is due to the prevalence of double parking. Motorists attributed the indiscriminate parking to lack of traffic warding officials and men of Edo State Traffic Management Agency to control the movement on the roads and fine offenders of indiscriminate parking.
They want to bring anybody to control it, not that those kind of and they will put there, know that they will the place of first stop. Motor should stop there. Then after they even they control it down the highway side.
Bring traffic order. I believe that would be the best, because sometimes the go slow with your hook, no movement. Everybody will just stand still. So sometimes some vehicle will go and take through Iyobosa. Those are going to Saple Road. So it will just block. So I believe that if government can bring traffic congestion and can able to control it, I believe that would be the best.
Other respondents suggested a stronger trustees team of law enforcers to be in charge of putting a stop to indiscriminate parking.
What did government for even do for us? na soldier, because we dey fear soldier. Apart from soldier, any other people when they carry con, all of them dey chop bribe. If they bring soldier to this very place, I believe say peace go dey here, because they don't dey here. Mostly we when be bus driver, we not dey here at all.
Because the light, they're supposed to maintain the light, and this light is spoil. As you just here, the traffic light is spoil. Now it costs everything, and if the traffic light come, make they control well, because they chop money. Once they don't collect money from driver, they will do driver, they bring the load on the road.
Vehicles parked improperly can obstruct visibility and create dangerous situations for pedestrians and other law-abiding drivers. Palumi Mukolo reporting for BeeTv News.
A Benin High Court has granted an order of interlocutory injunction restraining the transfer, assignment of any estate, interest or right, and or the grant of exclusive possession to a third party by any of the named parties in suit number B644-2008 between Jude Idehen, Gregory Idehen, and George Idehen, claimants suing for themselves and on behalf of the beneficiaries of the estates of George Otutu Ise Idehen, deceased, and Ede Idehen, Food Concepts Nigerian PLC, Joseph Osemige Idehen, Solomon Idehen, and Chief Sir Oseni Elema, first to 5 defendants by themselves, agents, assigns, servants, representatives in interest, or by an acclaimed successor in title or personal representatives of the estate of the deceased beneficiaries of the property described as story building at Airport Road, Benin City, stated in Clause 1A and D of the prorated last will and testament of Iseye Idehen, Plot D25 Bill, now known as number 55 Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, registered as number 39 at page 39 in volume 47 of Land Registry in the office at Benin City, Edo State, consisting of the building rented by the fast food restaurant Chicken Republic, the second defendant, and the adjoining first parcel of land during the pendency and subsistence of the suit, and expect to leave off the court pending the hearing and determination of the substantive suit. The court also granted an order that the restraining order be put on as a public notice on the property described above. The governor of Akwa Ibom State, Umo Eno, has disbursed business grants worth 335 million to farmers and entrepreneurs. The grants were announced during the second edition of the Aras Town Hall series aimed at improving community engagement.
It was a celebration of help and progress in a federal constituency. Governor Umo Eno, greeted by thunderous ovation, arrived with a message of people-centered governance. The governor dispersed 335 million naira in grants and equipments, empowering over 1,000 beneficiaries across the 5 local government areas of the federal constituency.
Received the needs document just like we received in our back, and we are going to look at it local government by local government, and we trust God that this will form part of our 2026 budget.
The event marked the second in its Arise Town Hall series designed to give residents a voice in shaping government priorities.
We are working hard to fulfill our campaign promises and want to assure the Oro people that you will never be left behind.
Just 2 weeks ago, the governor flagged off the reconstruction of the Oron Maritime Jetty. Now with access to funds and tools, many say they finally feel seen and supported.
You can't mention all of them. In 24 years, you have not experienced what you have done in Oro in less than 2 years, Your Excellency.
In your usual way, you have given enough and have identified the highlighted area. One of it, which you have commented on, which is the Ibom Deep Sea Port.
The Oro Federal Constituency have said that go 2027, we are going to support you so that you continue in your good work for this federal constituency.
From economic upliftment to infrastructural renewal, Iran is witnessing a wave of transformation, and for many, it is long overdue, with over 1,000 lives and livelihoods impacted here in Iran. Residents say the Horizon agenda is not just a policy, it is becoming a lived reality. Soher Osemeke, reporting for BeeTv News.
The Office of the National Security Advisor is reviewing the policy framework for countering violent extremism. It acknowledged that social media platforms such as TikTok is being used to spread violent narratives in the country. The report.
The fight against violent extremism is not static. According to the Office of the National Security Advisor, it demands constant vigilance, continuous learning, and a proactive approach to addressing evolving threats. Extremist groups continue to evolve, adapting their techniques and exploiting new technologies and online platforms to spread their ideologies. Social media platforms such as TikTok are being used to spread violent narratives targeting Nigerians, especially in the last 2 weeks. That is why the NSA, through the Counter-Terrorism Center, is leveraging this platform to reveal the national policy for countering violent extremism.
The reality demands a bolder, smarter, and more responsive approach. We must ask ourselves, what has worked? What has failed? What new threats have emerged? And how do we get ahead of them? And this is the opportunity this review has given us.
This workshop provides an opportunity to evaluate its effectiveness, identifies its strengths, and address any gaps.
In 2017, Nigeria introduced a policy framework and national action plan for preventing and countering violent extremism. This comprehensive strategy aims to address the root causes of violent extremism and enhance the resilience of communities against such threats. It emphasizes a whole-of-government and whole-of-society approach.
The emergence of terrorist groups in northwest Nigeria and other parts of the country underscores the importance to invest further in preventing and fighting the scourge of terrorism. The ripple effects are far-reaching, highlighting the urgency of coordinated, innovative responses.
The sole vision and purpose of Hidayah is to see a global reduction in extremism and violent extremism. And we work to achieve this through programs, research, resources, and advice that equip governments and civil society to design, implement, and monitor effective and sustainable terrorism prevention approaches.
The goal is to prevent the spread of extremist ideologies and rehabilitate individuals affected by such beliefs. Soher Osemeke, reporting for BeeTv News.
As the world rapidly shifts towards digitalization, Nigerians are increasingly embracing the need to acquire digital skills to stay competitive in the job market. Responded note that with the global economy evolving, adapting to the digital landscape is no longer a choice but a necessity. The report. Many respondents pointed out that in today's world, everything from shopping to accessing services is increasingly done online. This shift has led to a growing demand for individuals who are digitally savvy. They noted that for those already employed, staying updated with the latest developments in their fields has also gone digital. Many workers now turn to online platforms to learn new tools, watch tutorials, and keep up with industry trends to stay competitive. As a result, acquiring digital skills is seen not just as a way to enter the workforce, but as an ongoing process to ensure relevance in an ever-evolving job market.
Most Nigerians, they feel that our digital skill is more better because on our daily basis, the normal individual work is not paying. Like me, I'm a graduate. Now I'm doing normal local skills to make ends meet become difficult. But digital skill based on the system on ground today is fast to make quicker benefits for your life system. To make your life system so easy, your income come easy.
You go to online to boost your business. It's for your business to move forward so that you can be able to grow more. So that both international and local will know about you. So that is your
country in digital marketing. Every Nigerian wants to improve their skill on how to get how to meet up with the societal market all over the world. So digital marketing is digital skill is as important as any other thing in using, because we as the world is changing every day on things on digital. Everybody's going online, everybody's ordering things online.
In a rapidly evolving world, those who invest in learning digital skills today are better equipped to thrive tomorrow. Whether seeking new job opportunities or enhancing current roles, embracing technology is crucial for career growth. Gift Uwagbo reporting for BeeTv News. The First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has called on Nigerians, especially women, to speak up and seek appropriate help whenever they have medical challenges. She gave this advice while receiving a delegation of the National Task Force on Cervical Cancer Elimination led by the Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Adekunle Salako. The First Lady pointed out that since no one chooses an ailment for themselves, there is no need to be ashamed to seek for help. The First Lady, on behalf of the Renewed Hope Initiative, then donated 1 billion naira to the National Cancer Fund to fight the scourge of cervical cancer in Nigeria. The Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Adekunle Salako, noted with appreciation the effect of the First Lady in lending her voice to the introduction of the HPV vaccine into the routine immunization program of the country.
Minds here today, professors, doctors, we're on the right track. I'll start by pledging 1 billion to that. Because like we said, we have to do vaccination, we have to do detection and also treatment. And a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. No matter what wealth you have as a nation, if your population, majority of our population is sick, you are just the poorest.
On record, we must have immunized about 12 million girls between the ages of 9 and 14. This year, we hope to immunize additional 6 million children so that we can be in tune with the global agenda to eliminate cervical cancer by 2030.
We commend the present administration under the Renewed Hope agenda of Mr. President for this commitment to revive and rebrand this fund to ensure that the indigent Nigerian patient gain access to these essential cancer treatment services within the country.
The federal government in Abuja has acknowledged the recent tariff measures announced by the U.S. government, including imposing a 14% tariff on Nigerian exports. This acknowledgement is contained in a statement signed by the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, in Abuja. Recall that the United States President Donald Trump announced that exports from Nigeria to the United States will now be subjected to 14% tariffs, which is part of a broader strategy aimed at rebalancing global trade and addressing perceived unfair trade practices. The newly introduced 14% tariff marks a significant shift in U.S.-Nigerian trade relations, with the United States government citing an ongoing trade imbalance. The minister, while responding to the announcement of the recent tariff, said Nigeria remains actively engaged in consultation with U.S. counterparts and the World Trade Organization. The minister emphasized the urgent need to enhance intra-African trade through the African Continental Free Trade Area. You're still watching BeeTv Major News at 6. Right now, we'll be going on a short break and we'll be right back. To stay with us.
Hello, good news is in the offing. Edo State Government House newsletter is here. The digital maiden edition will hit your phone screens this April. The newsletter promises to enhance communication and engagement between the governor's office and the citizens of Edo State. The weekly newsletter would disseminate key information, highlight Governor Monday Okpewolo's achievements, provide updates on ongoing projects, and address pertinent issues directly to Edo people. The newsletter would also include key policy announcements and updates, provide timely information on new policies, legislative developments, and their potential impacts on citizens. Project highlights and progress reports showcase the progress of key infrastructure projects, social programs, and other government initiatives, offer insights into His Excellency's official engagements, speeches, interactions with stakeholders, and announce upcoming events and initiatives. Watch out.
Special invitation. It's the special birthday empowerment program to celebrate an uncommon politician, a philanthropist par excellence, and the Deputy Chief of Staff to Edo State Governor in the Office of the Deputy Governor, Honorable Pius Alile, to celebrate his birthday anniversary in keeping with his tradition of adding value to the society and giving people's lives a meaning. The celebrant will be distributing motorcycles, tricycles, sewing machines, grinding machines, generators, and lots more. Date 15th May 2025. Venue Honorable Pius Alile Villa, number 1, Medical Stores Road, Benin City, Edo State. Time 9 a.m. prompt. Come join us celebrate a man who has dedicated his life to serving humanity, touching countless lives through his selfless efforts, remarkable human capacity development, creating a brighter future for all through youth and women empowerment, providing grants, scholarships, and bursaries to indigent students, women, and support for community development initiatives. This announcement is signed by Organizing Committee.
Landlady, thank God say I meet you for house. That my client when I tell you, he said he ready to pay ×3 of the amount. Yeah. Then another thing be say he no need landlady when they take nose come they smell wetin dey happen for compound.
The one with the mass I don't smell her finish.
Collect my money, come give me. Make I just call her.
Hey, wait. Una know the work where they work.
Wetin concern me concern the work when they do. My own na make it pay the money. I carry my percentage for pocket me. I give landlady the rest. That be my work. Oh, I be agent.
Una never know wetin dey fly they go so. Our governor talk say all this people wey they do kidnapping so. Any house where they see the person, whether na the person build the house or na ten ant dey, the house they go demolish am. Not be only that one o. All those small secret court where they say anybody where they see, the person go 21 years imprisonment. Anybody where they use water they tie am for back, that person go 10 years for jail. Agent, not collect money for your hand again.
Landlady, na 30% we dey talk so.
30% kill you there.
Say no to kidnapping, say no to cultism, and no forget to report any wuru or kukere waka to government. This message na from Edo State Government too.
Thank you so much for staying with us. And now to the foreign scene where U.S. stock markets rose at the start of trading on the New York Stock Exchange despite ongoing tensions over trade tariffs between the U.S. and China. Also, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and opposition leader Peter Dutton took part in their first debate ahead of Australia's 3rd May federal election. BeeTv News Global News correspondent Rebecca Goffey tells us more on these and other stories from the foreign scene.
European markets held early gains and Asian markets saw slight recovery after days of declines. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent called China's reaction to new U.S. tariffs a big mistake after Beijing vowed to fight back and introduce countermeasures. President Trump has threatened to raise tariffs on China's goods by 50% unless China cancels its 34% retaliatory tax. He claimed that China wants to make a deal but doesn't know how to begin talks. With a Wednesday deadline approaching for the new U.S. tariffs, it's unclear which side will back down first. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and opposition leader Peter Dutton took part in their first debate ahead of Australia's 3rd May federal election. The debate focused mostly on the rising cost of living, with many audience members raising their hands when asked if they were struggling financially. Dutton called it a very confronting scene, while Albanese said his government has reduced inflation, increased wages, and interest rates were starting to drop. Prince Harry is in court appealing the decision to reduce his UK security, which changed in 2020 after he stepped down as a working royal. His lawyer argues that he is being treated unfairly and differently from others, receiving unjustified and inferior protection despite ongoing threats to his safety. Currently, his security in the UK is decided case by case, similar to other high-profile visitors, but he says this is not enough and affects how often he visits the country. And that's it from the global scene. Rebecca Guffey reporting for BeeTv News.
And now to the exciting world of entertainment. Trinidadian rapper Nicki Minaj has been named the greatest female rapper of all time by Billboard. Minaj topped the list, followed by Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, Lil Kim, and Queen Latifah at number 2, 3, 4, and 5 respectively. The report. The list of the best female rappers of all time, released by Billboard staff, also featured hip-hop greats such as Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, and Queen Latifah. Surprisingly, Nicki Minaj's rivals Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion ranked outside the top 10. Minaj topped the list, followed by Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, Lil Kim, and Queen Latifah at number 2, 3, 4, and 5 respectively. MC Lyte, Salt and Pepper, Roseanne Shante, Eve, and Foxy Brown completed the top 10. Cardi B was ranked at number 11, while Megan Thee Stallion came in at number 15. Despite being widely regarded as the greatest female rapper in history by many music enthusiasts, Nicki Minaj has yet to win a Grammy. Her rivals Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion have both won Grammys in rap categories. Afrobeat singer Babatunde Rahim, popularly known as Lighter, has threatened to stop releasing songs if his fans don't stream the ones he has already dropped. The former YBNL signee lamented that he's going bankrupt due to a lack of patronage from music fans. Speaking during a recent Instagram live session, Lighter said, and I quote, "I can do more good music, but if you don't stream my music, I won't drop another one. I'm in need of money." Lighter came into prominence in 2018 after he was signed to YBNL Nation. He left the record label in 2019 after having a disagreement with the label owner, Olamide. In previous interviews, he publicly pleaded with Olamide to accept him back into YBNL, but the rapper didn't accept his plea to be resigned to the label. Lastly, on entertainment, Nigerian rapper Tochukwu Ojugu, popularly known as Odumodu Black, has clarified that his choice to keep his children away from the media is not about hiding their existence. He explained that he made this decision to protect his children. The cast hit maker disclosed this on social media, along with a photograph of himself and his 2 kids. Sharing the photo via his X page, it captioned, "I did not hide my kids from the world. I hid the world from my kids." However, the 31-year-old did not reveal the identity of the mother of its kids. And that's it on entertainment news tonight. Gift Uwagbo reporting for BeeTv News. And that's the size of our news package for tonight. Many thanks for joining us. I am Gift Uwagbo. Have a good night.